Hello everyone, you have Royce here and welcome to our channel Sansevieria 101. So as promised, I will be doing a follow-up episode, and we are going to discuss still cultivar of the trifasciata species. And like I have mentioned on the previous episode, we are going to feature the Sansevieria trifasciata Midnight Shine for this episode. So, before I give you a quick history of Sansevieria Midnight Shine, I will be showing you the specimen, and this is how it looks like. And we will discuss the characteristics after I have discussed the history for you. And actually, you can check or look for the reference, the Sansevieria trifasciata varieties by Juan Chahinayan, 1986. That is the book which he has this specimen included on one of the featured topics for that book. So it is, if you have the book, it is it can be found in Sansevieria 4, page 2, September 2002. That's where you can find this topic on the Sansevieria trifasciata varieties by Juan Chahinayan. So I will read some of the phrases on his book. Then I will also make my own observations. So it says this is a beautiful cultivar of compact size, same as Sansevieria trifasciata Future, and it was named by Syed Al-Witri of Brookside Nursery. So it was Mr. Al-Witri who named Midnight Shine, this specimen, as Midnight Shine. And then going back, it has a very dark leaves, just like Sansevieria trifasciata Future Midnight. So it has to have the same leaves as Sansevieria trifasciata Future Midnight, like what he has mentioned. And then the leaves are thin as those of Sansevieria trifasciata Future, and the green color of the leaves rarely shows any cross banding. It does only on the back. That is correct. I agree to that, because I will show you something. This part right here is the only one that is showing the banding on it. And let's go to the front. On the front part, you can rarely see any bandings. If not, there are no bandings on it. So if your so-called Midnight Shine has bandings on it, like for example, this one, which has bandings, or you can so-called pattern on the front, which is, like I mentioned, it has a sandy pattern. There are almost dusty looking bandings on it. Then you don't have Sansevieria trifasciata Future Midnight, because I'm just reading through what Chahinayan has stated on his book, 1986. That's a very long time. And please don't ask me how we did acquire Midnight Shine here in the Philippines, because we can acquire a lot of plants if we want to. There are a lot of peoples that are going to the US, and especially Pipito, Nena, and Tata Montilla. They know Chahinayan, and they can just get Sansevieria Future or Sansevieria Midnight Shine from Chahinayan directly. So Please don't ask me how we get plants here in the Philippines, because we are more than capable of getting very rare plants from anywhere around the world. Alright, so going back, I'm stating that because there is a certain person who would insist that he has the true midnight shine, wherein I don't know what this plant is, and I don't really, it's not really important to me. And what I'm just doing right now is showing a lot of people, or showing you people, that I have the same observation as Chinayan has, and I'm showing it to you literally. He has published it way back 1986, and I'm just showing you what I have, which is the exact same cultivar as Sansevieria Midnight Shine. So going back, I'm going to post this exact page. It was provided to me by a very close friend, Mai Sanggalang, and some of the research work she passed on to me, and I am just showing you literally right now what is Juan Chinayan stating on his book. So if you have a hard time trying to decipher what he is implying on the book, I will make it clear for you on this episode. So going back, I'm just going to cut through the important ones. A leaf cutting, as stated above, will produce Sansevieria trifasciata future midnight. The plant originated from Sansevieria trifasciata jade dwarf marginated. So he is stating that this plant has originated from the dwarf or short leaf cultivar of trifasciata, which is what I've shown you on the previous episode as Sansevieria trifasciata jade dwarf marginated. I can show you the plant again. It has the same pattern. It doesn't have any bandings at the back of it, which is very hard for me. You can barely see any bandings on them. So as well as you can see, the variegations on the jade dwarf marginated is very similar to what I am showing you right now, which is not similar to the other plant that I have featured previously before this. So going back though, I have stated to you what Chinayan said on his book, and what I am doing right now is I am in actuality giving you I'm sorry, giving you all the facts that I can give out. So because there are really some people, even though you give them a lot of facts and everything else, show them video, or if their minds are already closed as to what their plans is, they wouldn't believe you, and they would just stick with what they know. So again, in this channel, or for me, it's take it or leave it. If you wanna believe that your plant is future midnight, even though it is not, then it's up to you. That's your on call. And I don't have to linger to those kinds of situation wherein it's impossible to convince the people, or a person which already believe in something that he already believes in. So going back to the discussion though, for the sake of everyone else, he also said that the leaf cuttings of Sansevieria Midnight Shine reverts to Sansevieria trifasciata Future Midnight. Folks, guess what? We did that And this is what happened. We have exactly Sansevieria trifasciata future midnight. And you can see that Sansevieria trifasciata future midnight is like the overgrown version of jade, or Sansevieria trifasciata jade honey eye, or jade honey eye. Alright, so if the overgrown version of Sansevieria trifasciata jade dwarf marginated is future midnight, then the overgrown of the jade trifasciata jade honey eye is future midnight. So if you leaf propagate your future midnight, it will be also true to leaf. However, if you leaf propagate future midnight, it will revert to I'm sorry, if you leaf propagate Sansevieria trifasciata midnight shine, you will be having Sansevieria trifasciata future midnight. And that's what exactly Juan Chainayan said, which is not going to happen with the other trifasciata that I featured previously. So I'm going to move back the future midnight. Oh, by the way, for the dwarf, for the jade dwarf marginated, if you leaf propagate it, it will revert also to Sansevieria trifasciata honey eye jade. So the same very similar characteristics which is relatable to them, because that connects the dot or binds them, that jade dwarf marginated gives or gave way to a mutation of Sansevieria trifasciata midnight shine. So by the way, trifasciata midnight shine is compact. It is medium size in leaf. We'll later on try to take measurements after we have a brief discussion of the characteristics. So I'll move closer. So I already mentioned that they are glossy, dark solid green, and the variegations on them, they're called marginations, are here in the sides of the leaf, both sides, and uh, they're equal in length from the bottom to the top. And then in some cases, like the jade dwarf marginated wherein it originated from, you will see a very faint whitish variegations. Let me just get this phone so we can focus. So you see that is whitish right there, whitish. That is a very thin intensity of variegation compared to this one. That is why it's whitish in color. So I'll get the jade dwarf marginated and I'll show you something. You see that as well, that there is a whitish variegation before the yellow variegation, because that's the light color of variegation before you get to the yellow part. That is also found on Sansevieria trifasciata midnight shine. So I guess, folks, that is enough for me to elaborate on the characteristic. Let me just clip the camera so we can focus on the plant and start making measurements. Alright, so there you go, folks. We'll move back a bit so that we can take a measurement of the plant. Hold on. All right, I guess move back away further because I did mention that they are a bit taller compared to the previous Sansevieria trifasciata cultivar that we have featured. So we'll start taking measurements. I think this is the largest leaf that I have, or this one. So we'll take a measure of it. I'm being very careful because the leaves can be easily damaged. So there you go. That is the first measure of the leaf. 77.4 millimeters. We'll measure this one. It's almost the same, so I won't change it. 77.4. Some smaller specimen here. 62.1. Alright, so that is the measure of the leaf width of Sansevieria trifasciata Midnight Shine. For the height, I did say that it's going to be taller than the black diamond, so this is the 24-inch ruler, and I guess this is the longest leaf on it. That's the longest leaf, if you can see. Then I'm going to have my fingers on here to mark it. Set my fingers on here to mark it, and then I will show it to you that it is at 17 inches. Alright, so we're done with the measuring the leaf width and the height of the leaves. I guess for this episode, or for this content, if you like it, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button so that you can be updated, because the next update would be the Sansevieria trifasciata Future Midnight. That is the cultivar that will result if you leaf propagate this specimen, which is Sansevieria trifasciata Midnight Shine. Alright, folks, so I guess this is it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and you have a great day.